Hello, welcome to episode number 3 of the Blame Game podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Richard, and as always, I'm with our other co-host, Dallas. How's it going?
Howdy, hello, hi there. It's going well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm a little nervous because I don't know if we'll be able to top not having a guest. Now it's
I
back
know.
to us, and people are gonna hate it.
True.
Um,
Yeah, I'd like to say
so
that
what's
a
up?
little bit more fun, little lighter. Um, I wanted. There's a lot of ways to go at this, and I thought that just talking about someone who I think we both love very much. I'd like to say he's my favorite actor. I think you might say the same. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, of course, and specifically,
My boy Leo.
yeah, the boy Leo. I would like to talk about just his what's it called? Filmology. He's done a
I would
lot of
say Phil.
movies. He started as a young kid up to now, and he's done so much. And I think we were talking about it before we started here. I haven't even seen everything. I'm pretty sure you've seen most everything.
I've seen every
But yeah, I just
Leonardo
kind of
DiCaprio
want
movie.
to talk about our boy Leo, what our favorite movies are by him, stuff that we didn't like from him, maybe that's very hard to even say. But yeah, I just wanted to get it to talk about something fun, something we both love so much.
Well,
So
my first question is
sure, go ahead.
on a scale of 1 to 10.
Hmm.
How would you rate
What do you mean as far as what his looks, his
the looks?
acting? Oh, 10. He's man crush. Had we talked
So
about man crushes,
no,
he would
no,
have
hold
been
on
one of
this.
them.
Are
Go
you
ahead.
is he 10 for 10 now or 10 for 10 Titanic days? Or
Now,
both?
both. I don't like the younger Leo as much.
So you guys heard it here first. Dallas does not like his men young. He
That's
likes it a
correct.
little bit older and
A little
mature.
seasoned, little seasoned, little like they know what's up. I don't want to have to be spending my time showing this boy
All
what's
right.
up. But yeah,
So
Argo, I want to
how do
pose
you
it
want
to you.
how do you want to do this? Do you want to go through each movie and just
Well,
quickly rate it, or do you want to say what's your favorite?
yeah. Because if we could go through each one, it's going to take us a really long time. So I figured I'd start with you. Can start, and I'll ask you this:
Mm,
Give me your top three Leo movies. If if you have to think
Three.
about that a little bit, it's okay.
I don't.
And then give me at least one and a few, if you'd like, of movies that
I already have a three.
that you hate. Or you can't say
Oh, I don't
hate
hate
because it's
any.
Leo. Thank you. But of
Come
ones
on.
that you think maybe he shouldn't have done, or movies that you just didn't really enjoy. And please, go
Uh,
ahead.
do they have to be? I don't. I can't rate them like 1 to 3, but I already have my three. Wolf of Wall Street for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Then Catch Me If You Can.
I'm surprised that's in your top three. That's
Why?
a great movie, but I'm just surprised. But okay, go ahead.
Well, Wolf of Wall Street, Catch Me If You Can, and Gangs of New York.
Okay. One of yours matches mine in my top three. I'll give you my top three real quick.
I
Uh,
no, I can predict your top three.
okay, go ahead. Obviously, know one of them. Gangs in New
Wolf
York.
of Wall Street is going to be one.
Nope.
Well, then you have no say so in Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh no,
He
it's
carried
not.
that movie.
It's not true. He
Well,
did.
Once
I'm
Upon
not
a Time
saying
in
he
Hollywood
didn't. He
is
did
going to
carry
be
that movie.
one.
It doesn't mean. So let me give you. Well, Gangs in New York is okay. Aviator, and
I love Aviator.
then I'm gonna go. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Because
Wow,
he's so phenomenal in
he
that
is great in that
movie.
movie. No, I agree.
So
I'm
anyway, go
surprised
ahead.
by
Now the
Aviator because that is actually, if I had a fourth, actually that would have been probably my
he's
seventh.
so good in that too. He's
Because my if I had to pick a fourth, it would actually have been The Departed.
Oh god, yeah, they're all so good. Um, really
I was like, can I get a top 15 now?
for real, he's so good. There's so many. But in The Aviator, really quick sidebar, it always pissed me off, to be frank, that Jamie Foxx won the effing Oscar for Ray. I'm sorry, he did a great job,
Biopics always do. Biopics always
but
do.
that's exactly right. It was BS because no, Aviator was a biopic.
I
He's
know, but it
Howard
was
Hughes.
such.
He
But it
was so
was
much better. I'm
it
sorry, Jamie
was, but
Foxx, but I thought
I
Leonardo
think it was
DiCaprio got
more.
robbed,
I think it was more because, especially if you have a musician and the actor sings,
and he
and
was
then
blind. Well, Howard Hughes had a condition too, and Leonardo DiCaprio nailed that shit. He
well,
was
look.
so good.
So the first thing that pops up with Leonardo DiCaprio is it is a travesty that he only has one Oscar.
I agree with you.
and
I
he didn't win
agree.
until Revenant,
Yeah, and
which
that
I
I haven't
would
even
put
seen it.
Revenant.
I haven't even
I
seen
wouldn't.
Revenant.
Oh boy.
I know.
Well,
I know.
I wouldn't put Revenant in my top 10. His
That
movies,
I'm gonna
but
watch it. I almost
but
watched it
Revenant.
before we did this, just so I can
The
say I
reason
watched
why he
it.
won for Revenant one is because that year it was not a strong list of movies, and also Revenant. He is the
The
movie.
whole movie, yeah, 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 yeah. It's like
So
Kevin
obviously he
Costner in
cared.
Dances with Wolves,
Which you
which I don't think
sidebar.
he won for.
Side
He
no no
did he?
sidebar. No, he did not.
Yeah.
The sidebar is he turned down Kevin Costner turned down the lead role for William Wallace and Braveheart to do Dancing Wolves.
No,
I think that was the same year. Hold on.
because
Or
yeah, I don't think they're that close in years, are
no,
they?
I'm sorry. I'm not Dancing with Wolves. I'm sorry. Waterworld. Waterworld.
Oh, that was the dumbest movie of all time.
He turned no, that's what it was. I'm sorry. He turned down the lead role of Braveheart to do Waterworld.
But Mel Gibson didn't he write and direct everything about Braveheart?
Yes, and
And
Mel
he
Gibson,
wanted Kevin Costner in it?
he Kev uh Mel Gibson when he decided to do the movie, he had only
Kevin
Kevin
Costner.
Costner in role in his mind to play
Well,
William
he's
Wallace.
obviously it worked out pretty well, I would
And
say.
then since Kevin Costner
Except
turned it
that he's
down
a
to
racist.
do
That's why.
Waterworld, he stepped in to do it because he didn't
Fuck,
want to find someone else.
Waterworld's the dumbest thing, except it's a good show at Universal, but I think it's not
I
even
loved
there
it when
anymore.
I loved Waterworld when I was a kid.
I hated
That
that
was
movie
cool.
so much. I
But
was so disappointed.
sidebar,
Yeah,
Braveheart
sorry.
is my favorite movie of all time.
It's
So,
interesting to know.
but
Okay,
but back to Leo, it
back
is
to
a
the boy, back to
travesty
the man.
of that he only has
Yeah,
one. Because if I look down his list of his movies, he honestly, I don't think he could have won for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because I don't think he carried the movie.
no, yeah, Brad Pitt was almost
Brad
better
Pitt,
than him in that
well, he
movie.
won. Brad Pitt won
He
Best
was
Supporting Actor in that
so
movie.
good. Brad Pitt
But
was yeah, but
I think
Leonardo DiCaprio was brilliant in that movie.
he
The
was.
scene with
But
the little girl and when he's
oh yeah,
crying,
yeah.
I
But
mean,
the thing about Leonardo DiCaprio is people view him. He's always top billing in all the movies he does, so he has to be put in in the lead actor role. He could have won so many more of supporting, which I
oh,
think he's won a few supporting,
Django Unchained.
but he's not a lead actor in that.
No, but he freaking brilliant. I mean, again, I mean,
Yes, I
I'm
think,
always gonna
but
say he's freaking
for
brilliant.
best actor, he obviously he won for Revenant. He should. I think he could have won for Wolf of Wall Street.
Should have went for Aviator,
Uh,
Departed.
um,
Departed, do you think he didn't carry that movie per se, but he's the lead guy. It's
he
him
is
and
the
Matt
lead.
Damon. It's him and Matt
I think it was
Damon.
too much of an ensemble cast,
That's a
so it kind of
oh
hurts it.
god, that's such a good
But I think he
movie.
could have won for Catch Me If You Can, Gangs in New York,
Uh-huh.
um, Titanic.
Tom
Um,
Hanks could have won for Catch Me If You Can,
either of them.
to be fair. So they're
Um,
both kind of really, really good.
let me see what 'cause I don't even know.
Okay, so we're gonna sit here and blow him up. We both love him, obviously. Before we get too far away from the original question, give me some disappointments. Give me at least one or a few that you think,
the
gosh,
the movie that I don't mind, but I will never watch again is J.
okay,
Edgar. It is so boring.
yeah,
It is a total snooze fest. I understand it's not a very exciting topic. He did good in it, but it's I will never watch it again in my life. I've only watched it once. I'm never watching it again. Um, not doing
no,
it.
that's something he did is in his adult. So there's not many looking at this list that I would say I'm disappointed in his later career. And
Did you
again,
like The Beach?
that's what I was gonna say. That sucks. God, that movie. I mean,
That was going
I
to be my next.
watched it, but God, it's just this. No, I'm not gonna. I don't go out of my way to see it. The Beach is definitely, and that's got what's her name in it, Hilda Swinton. I think it was one of the first times I ever saw her. Um, but yeah,
Romeo
it's
and Juliet. I
not for
liked it.
me. A
I
lot of people
what?
do. It wasn't for me.
No, I liked it in the '90s, but it's
The
just so bad.
soundtrack, I'm not gonna lie, the soundtrack is legit. The soundtrack's the best
Um,
thing about that
I
movie.
remember another early Leo movie that that I really liked. and I
Okay.
don't know. I haven't watched it in years, so I don't know if I will like it now or if it holds up. Is Basketball Diaries
Oh my god. That's one of my all-time favorites. It was really close to my top
all time
3.
favorites, but he didn't make your top three?
I said it was really close to my top there's so many he does that I love, but he's so good in Basketball Diaries. He's just and he's so young. Um, that kid, oh my god, Jim Carroll
That was, I think, that was only a year or two before Titanic.
and Marky Mark was in there. Yeah, it was, 1995 and Titanic was '97. And then
Hmm.
right after Titanic, The Man in the Iron Mask. What was
I
your
liked,
opinion of that?
I liked
I
man.
didn't hate it. It was
I,
okay.
I thought it was entertaining. I mean, I think it was a movie that
Well, I
still holds up
love
now.
Three Musketeers stuff in general. I like that whole storyline.
Um, and again, like the beach.
The
I he did another movie. What is the one where he went to like a island where he was an investigator and it was like a
Shutter Island, Shutter
Shutter
Island.
Island.
That's a
I
good
think that's a
movie.
good thriller. I
Yeah,
think
I
it's a good
liked it.
thriller.
It wasn't really popular. I
Psychological
thought it
thriller.
was yeah, it was really good. Like it's yeah, it's trippy, man. You start realizing what's going on. You're like, this motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really good. Revolutionary Road, not in my. It's not. He did great. Kate, is it Kate Winslet? That's when they got back
Isn't Tom
together in
Hanks in
that
that one
movie,
too?
right? Revolutionary Road? I don't think
No,
so.
no, not Tom Hanks. Shoot. Who was the
Yeah,
main
it's
actor in that?
in Revolutionary Road? Kate
Yeah.
Winslet and him.
I'm thinking of
Other than
another
that,
actor.
let's see. I can't.
Maybe, I don't know. I've only seen it one. That was like what, 2000, mid 2000s.
That was 2008. Yeah,
Um, so I don't really remember it too often.
it was just
But
basically about the
I know
relationship.
you mentioned something before we started the podcast, and I'm sorry, it's the elephant in the room, and I have to bring it up
Go
because
ahead.
I think this is a crime, and I think you should be jailed
Go ahead.
for never seeing Inception.
Oh, I agree. I'm gonna say
What
that.
in the
I
world?
know.
It's been on Netflix for 10 years.
Listen,
It is
people get
one of
busy.
his
People
best
get
movies.
busy. Really, and I love the co-star in that, JGL. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Love him. And so I really want to see Inception. I've never gotten
It's
around to
Christopher
it.
Nolan's best movie.
What?
Yes,
Okay. I mean, it's Leo, so it's but Christopher Nolan did like Batman.
it's better than Batman.
He did like Dark Knight, didn't he?
Yes, he
With
did all
Heath
the Dark Knight
Ledger?
movies. Yeah, he did
You're
all
telling
the
me it's better than the one with Heath Ledger?
yes.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna argue
It has
with you
Michael
now.
Caine in
We
it
shall see.
too. Elliot Page. Like you said, Joseph Gordon Levitt. Tom Hardy is in it.
That's right, Ellen Page. Well, it's not Ellen Page anymore.
Well,
What is it?
he was Elliot. He
What
was
is it now? I totally
Elliot,
forgot. Elliot, thank you. I felt like
but
an asshole for a
in
second.
that movie, obviously back
Correct,
then,
and still listed as such, I assume.
yes.
Um,
But Inception is one of the best It's one of the best movies when you leave the theater. I remember watching the theater, and when you left the theater, you're just like, "What
what the hell
the
happened?
fuck did I just watch?" And then you
So
have to watch it again, and you're like, "This is the best movie." Because so, do you know what the idea of Inception is?
basically, like it's like cops that are getting into people's minds or
No.
something.
So
Okay,
they're
explain it.
almost like, I don't want to say hackers, but anyways, they found a way to get into everyone has their subconscious, and the idea of Inception is they get into your subconscious to plan an idea. So then and then there's different levels of your subconscious, and so um they're on the run because obviously they can't, it's illegal, and they have a job to plant an idea into um this billionaire's idea, so billionaire's head, to sell his company, and so they have to go into these different levels of his subconscious to break it all the way down to the core, to try to, it's like the fifth level, and each level they have to keep doing it, and then it gets more and more dangerous for them because they get stuck in it because
Sounds
time
like a
obviously,
game.
yes, time goes a lot faster than in reality, so it is total mind fuck the first time you watch it, but then you're like, this is absolutely amazing. This movie is great.
Homework for me. Watch Inception.
And Leo, that's one of his first movies where he was like the mature Leo with his hair slicked back. He had almost like the dad bod. I'm just
The
saying,
dad bod.
he had to wear a suit the whole time in the movie. And then you get more of ideas for him because what ended up happening is his wife ended up killing herself in one of the dreams, because in the dreams they can do whatever they want. They can make whatever happens because they're in almost like a dream world into their subconscious, and you get kind of addicted to it, and you don't want to go back to reality.
Did you see Marvin's Room?
Marvin's Room. What
Yes.
year was that?
It's 96. 1996.
Nice.
Same year as Romeo and Juliet, actually.
That was with Meryl Streep, right?
Best actor of all time, Meryl Streep. That is correct.
Because wasn't Robert De Niro in that too? Is he in
Yes,
that?
he's
Yep.
the boyfriend or whatever.
Yep, I remember it. Um, I don't remember the details of the movie. But wasn't he her son or something?
Yeah, and he's just like this punk, and um,
That
Robert
was
De
the.
Niro's like the guy dating her, and he's trying to straighten him out, and uh, it
I thought
it.
it.
I'm not gonna
From what I
say
remember, I
easy
thought it was
best work.
good, but it's not something that is like
Correct, because De
I
Niro's
will
in it. It's
remember.
like De Niro's in that movie. It's hard to, and Meryl Streep. I mean, that's pretty big company right there. Robert De Niro and Meryl Streep in the
So,
same freaking movie.
if you had to pick one Leonardo DiCaprio movie that is your absolute favorite, what would be that be?
Oh, it comes down to The Aviator and What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I would probably lean towards What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Mine is Wolf of Wall Street.
That's a phenomenal movie.
So no, I got different questions. This is leading on
Uh-huh. Okay.
rapid fire. What
Okay.
is your what is your what Leonardo DiCaprio movie do you think is the most fun? Like you could just watch. And I'm not talking about, like, some of the movies are kind of sad and I don't want to watch
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
people
I
fall off a
guess I
boat.
would give you Wolf of Wall Street on that one.
Mine is Great Gatsby.
I haven't seen Great Gatsby.
Oh my Dallas, how is this your topic? You have not seen Great Gatsby
Okay,
either?
let me hear. Okay, people, let me admit to you the
You have
list
not seen
that
the
I have not
you
seen.
you probably have used that meme over and over where he's toasting
Of course I
with
have.
the fireworks.
Of
You have
course I
not
have.
seen Great Gatsby?
No, I
Oh
have
my
not.
god.
Let me tell you the movies I have not seen. Okay, this is
All of them,
embarrassing.
apparently.
Please, just
You
first, I'll
don't
go
you
with the
don't
most
you
recent
actually
to
hate
old.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
This is I, this is not fair. The Revenant, still haven't seen it.
Good movie.
Great Gatsby,
Good movie.
Inception.
Amazing movie.
Um,
Tell me you've seen Body of Lies.
no.
Oh my god, with Russell Crowe?
Yes. I'm sorry. I have
So
seen
that's
Body of
Blood
Lies.
Diamond.
Of course, I've seen Blood Diamond. I haven't seen Don's Plum. What the hell is Don's Plum?
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it.
I haven't seen Celebrity either.
Never
That's
heard of
like
it.
a dumb movie. Um, but I'll ask you about this. I haven't seen it in a long, long time, but I have seen it. The Quick and the Dead. Did you see that?
Never seen it. Don't even know what
It's
it
with
is. Never heard of
Sharon
it.
Stone, and he basically plays Billy the Kid.
Hmm.
Gene Hackman plays his dad. They're all in this town. It's like a shootout amongst all these outlaws, and
That's
he's the
interesting.
kid. It's a good movie. I don't know if it stands the test of time, but it was good when I was a kid. So
This makes me want
that's
to
the
do it.
list.
This makes me want to do a third topic. um, but no, I mean all his movies are good. But I honestly, I think for me personally, um, I think Wolf of Wall Street is like
The movie.
the like the movie that shows how good of an actor he is. Um,
I
because he's
go with The
amazing.
Aviator for that. I think Wolf of Wall Street,
Well,
he's one dude.
eh,
He's one crazy guy, and
eh,
he's great at it. But in The Aviator, he's a guy that has an issue. He has a
so
condition,
I
and he
have
can
a
be
soft
normal.
spot for Aviator.
It's so good. Aviator is
No, I can
so
watch
cool.
Aviator all the time, but it's not because of Leonardo DiCaprio.
Uh-oh, why?
It is because I will admit to everyone that personally knows me has already known this. That of course I love Allie. I love my kids. But I have one true love of my life that I will never meet or see, and it is Kate Beckinsale. I love Kate Beckinsale. Like I think this is going on a big tangent, but Kate Beckinsale, I mean I'm talking about you. I can go all the way back to 98. If I had to do like a top 5 list, Kate Beckinsale has been number 1 for the last 25 years.
So you love all those underworld movies? I'm guessing.
I love everything Kate Beckinsale. I don't really care. She's
I think she's
so
great. I've never
Aviator.
seen.
Aviator
Yeah,
is great.
she.
She's an Aviator.
Yeah,
I love Kate Beckinsale. So any Kate Beckinsale movie, I watch, even the terrible, terrible ones, and I love them. So it is what it is.
Ava Gardner. Did you know that
Yep,
Gwen Stefani is in Aviator?
she is. She is the young lady that
Jean
he
Harlow. I think she
dates at
was
the
a
beginning.
young Jean
Yep,
Harlow.
date at the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
I've watched Aviator at least 20 times. Yeah, easily. I watch it. I watch it every. I think Catch Me If You Can is the movie of Leonardo DiCaprio that I've seen the most because it is a fun movie that I'll watch probably at least once every 2 months because I'll just put it
Who's
on
the
and it can be on the background. It's so fun.
Who's the young girl in that he
Who? Which movie?
in Catch Me If You Can? She
Which
becomes
one?
something big. The really young girl that,
The one that he wants to marry?
yeah, when he's a
That's
doctor.
Amy Adams.
I knew it. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
somebody big. She becomes really big. That's
Yeah,
right. Amy
because Martin
Adams.
Sheen plays her dad.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Amy Adams because she has the braces on. She's the nurse.
Yes.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Gardner is in that movie too. She plays the prostitute that he writes the checks to and gets more money. When he's 17, he goes and
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I only they like how much you want to pay me? How much would you pay me for a night? And she's like, I don't know, 200. And he's like, sold. And then he was like, oh, I need to go to the desk to cash a check. And she was like, they're not gonna cash a check this late at night. Why don't you just make out the check to me and I'll do it? And he was like, well, I only have a check for 800 and we agreed on 200. She's like, well, I'll give you 600 in cash. So she ended up paying him.
So
Smooth.
slick. So slick.
Um,
What was
I don't know
his
what
name?
I've watched the
Frank.
movie so much I memorize every scene of it.
Yeah, Frank. And then every time Tom Hanks would get close.
I love
Um
Tom Hanks.
yeah,
That
same.
could be another 50-minute hour
It
conversation about
really,
Tom
really
Hanks.
could. Tom Hanks. It broke my heart. I was when I heard. Remember we talked about this when the world shut down. Was actually in our first episode that would never be revealed to anybody because it didn't get recorded. But we talked about how the marker for when the
Mm-hmm.
pandemic started, and part of that was Tom Hanks and Tom and Rita were stuck in some country, probably Australia. Fool ya! I don't know where they were stuck, but they couldn't get out and they couldn't get home. And that was like, oh my god, this is real. Like this is what the hell. So
Yeah, and
anyhow,
the I think the Leonardo DiCaprio movie it's gonna be interesting is a Martin Scorsese movie is when he's gonna play Roosevelt.
him and Scorsese have been
That's his favorite
like him
actor.
and
So
like De Niro and Scorsese were.
so anyways, we'll wrap up here. I think at the end of the day, as you can probably tell, we both absolutely love Leonardo DiCaprio, and
Big
I
big
wish I had his
fans.
hair.
Big fans. I wish I had any hair, but his would be awesome.
I wish I had his hair and maybe Brad Pitt's looks.
That's too much. That's too much attention for
That's too
me.
much. Dude, you don't want that much.
I don't want that much. I don't want to be that good.
You know
Give, give me Adrian Brody. I'll be Adrian Brody.
what? That nose, man. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. Like some girls go for
That
that. So I just want the niche.
you
I
want
don't
the
need
niche.
everybody chasing
See,
after me.
I
Just a
see.
few.
You wanted the niche. I want the broad appeal.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I
I
want the
want
broad appeal
no,
that that's seems untainable.
no. Adrian Brody's perfect. Another man crush for me. But anyway,
We should talk about man crushes because I got a lot.
we should.
Or maybe on next week's episode. Well, we'll see. Anything else with Leo?
I
I think
love
at this point we talked to him so much that we can just call him Leo.
Yeah, he's the best.
I
Yeah,
love you, Leo.
I love you, Leo.
All
Really,
right,
really.
we'll wrap this week. We'll wrap this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We learned some. I don't even know what to say about it. To be honest, this is going to be the weirdest episode. But I thank you guys for everything. Again, if you would like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, I will link it in the description. Um, that is will be broken down in topics over there. So if you're interested in a specific topic, go over there. You can sub to the channel, and videos will be posted each day after the episode is posted on podcast services. But if you are listening to us on a podcast service, please rate us. I like to be rated, just like how we just spent 30 minutes objectifying Leo. You can objectify how our podcast. Other than that, if you want to check me out some, I make some video game content. You can check me out over on youtube.com/BlameMargo or twitch.tv/BlameMargo and come see a live stream. Maybe one day, you never know. Maybe one day we'll do this podcast live.
Who knows?
Never say never.
Anything can
Uh,
happen.
or Dallas, do you have any other parting words for everyone?
No, just thank you for putting up with us for another few topics. We appreciate it, and looking forward to the next one with some special guests, hopefully.
Yes, so that gets a good segue. Is if you're listening to this and you think you want to come and hang out with us, DM me on Twitter. It's Blame Margo over there, and maybe you can be on the show because we are always looking for more people because we would love more topics and go from there. We love discussing things. So
Anybody that loves Leo gets a little extra bonus. So if you mention that, you
if you love
get
Kate,
moved up the list.
Kate
I guess Kate, but really
Beckinsale,
Leo.
Kate Beckinsale. I should have went with Aviator. That would have been like my two worlds colliding. But with that, we'll end it here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week and see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.